activate my music box in weird, peculiar places, and
Hello guys, this is HelloGreenEyes, and welcome back to Seduce Me the Otome. You can see, I played this game earlier, and it didn't save properly, so I get to do this again. I promise to be with you forever.
You're so important to me.
I swear I'll give my life to you.
Please, let me love you.
Bastards are getting in my head again.
I'll be by your side, always.
I can't imagine living without you.
I want to be with you.
I love you.
No, you don't. Slowly open my eyes, letting my voice of dreams echo in my head, blah blah. 7 a.m.? Why am I up so early? However, something kept me awake. Why? Because they fucked with your brain cells. That's why. It's too early to even be alive. I feel you. That is my work week. Every day. Awake. 7 a.m. Fuck my life. I gave up. What to do at 7 in the morning? Make me some fucking coffee. Making coffee was my best bet of surviving the rest of the day. Why not? Haven't had coffee in forever. Got out of bed, made my way to the kitchen, unconcerned with what was it? There was a pajama pants, blah blah. A French press, that's better than nothing. Spoiled. I'm sorry. I've never worked a French press in my life. So I'm sure she was surrounded by such nice things. Began to make my coffee, check my email. Nobody loves me. No text messages. Then I began to wonder, would this happen every day? I let the question linger in my mind. Everything was average, nothing magical or dangerous or unusual. Freaking bitch loves to jinx herself, doesn't she? This is why she's dumb bitch. Dumb bitch, ... Simply drank my coffee, and let the thought marinate in the back of my mind. Returning to bed, blah blah, wanted more sleep, nothing's happening today, come on eyes, back to sleep. Shut my eyes and tried to slow my breathing. Looked at my phone to check the time once again. It was noon, yet it felt like I had slept for much longer. Why is time going so slowly? Bitch, you just jumped 5 hours in an instant. So shut up. So I got changed into normal clothes, went down to the main hall and sat on the stairs. Sundays were very boring. However, the muffled sounds of battle caught my attention. Huh? See? Speaking too soon. Quickly went out to the backyard in response to the noise I heard. The yard were fired. The boys practicing fighting, blah blah. Yeah, I'll just leave them alone. Try not to disturb them. Checked the time, decided I was headed to the kitchen. Might as well make some lunch. I'll make some pizza. Do we have any? Place it in the dining room. However, none of the boys were there by the time I brought my final dish out. I carried the dish to the main lobby. Part of me wanted to go. Particular part of me wanted to just have them eat all the food in my hand. Yeah, let's fuck that. I'll just go to my room. They knew where the food was. So I went and instead ate alone in my room. It's not my problem. Turn on the computer. Go to the arcade. Yeah. Says the arcade always had something new to play. Suzu! Yay! Suzu's here! Sitting in the racing game versus 2 other players who were on the same machine behind Suzu's. From the looks of it, Suzu was losing, and that was causing her angered face.
You're going down!
I love the names. Like, I guess they were inspired by my dumb bitch persona and created Jerk.
Kiss my Italian ass!
Suzu's getting feisty. Love you, Suzu. You're my fave. Stifled a giggle, watching Suzu remain playful under stress. She was adorable but feisty. Truly a spicy Italian. I'm sorry. That's stereotypical to me. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe it's true. I don't know all the Italians in the world. Finally cut up to your opponents and pass them with ease. Kick their ass, Suzu. Kick their ass. Look at moron. There you go, dumb bitch. That's your soulmate.
Hurry it up!
Later, losers!
Ha ha. Crowd began to cheer, watching Suzu beat up the guys that slide into first place. As the lights outside began to blare in celebration, the two jerks left the machine. Actually, technically, it's a jerk and a moron. Get that correct. Left the machine in a huff, and Suzu stood up.
Good game, everyone.
Slowly, the crowd began to disperse, leaving me standing to applaud for Suzu alone. Suzu smiled and she finally saw me, walking over to me.
Hey, what brings you here?
Didn't want to be stuck at home, so I came here. Decided to have some fun after yesterday.
Yeah, man, I get you. Yesterday was full of tightwad business guys. I mean, me and Naomi were pretty uncomfortable, too.
I am so sorry. She dismissed it with a hand wave. Leaned in, embraced the game, put her hands
So
in her
what
pockets.
do you plan on doing here?
I wanted to have some time. I wanted to have some alone time. Let's play a game together.
Oh, really? What game?
We can do some major damage and beat her high scores in robot extermination. Yeah, oh, sorry, I skipped over that whole thing. Basically, she's like, I like her because of her strong, adventurous, feisty side. Eventually, we reach a large machine covered in image of robots, disguised as animal mascots and blood. We took our plastic guns, swiped our game cards.
You take left, I take right?
As usual, let's go. Game quickly started up and we blasted our way through the hordes of robots, landing some more headshots with professional shooter tournament players, because apparently we're just that badass. That's what the power of friendship does. Yeah, Suzu and I played this game so often, it pretty much had become outrageous. Our go-to high score game. I need to bring my reading glasses. We always kept the top 5 spots on the leaderboard for ourselves. As we finished our first level, though, I knew we were starting to see the new leaderboard at the loading screen.
Someone took number 1?
Apparently. Oh, hell no.
We maxed that level, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at cute little Suzu. Her personality, not the Italian part, but the rest of it reminds me of my best friend. Maybe that's why I like her so much. Suzu looked at me with a very familiar, deadly look in her eyes. She was determined to regain number 1. So was I. I knew what this meant. No deaths, quick reloads, consistent headshots, and Easter egg points. The whole experience ran itself 2 hours straight. The main game and sequel programmed into the machine. Once you finished, you immediately began the next until you reached the end of the second game. At least that's with the cutscenes. You get to take some breaks in between. Yay for cutscenes! It'll be tough, but we got this. Suzu nodded before she put her game card into the breast pocket of her jacket and readied herself for the next level. I braced myself for a long game.
Hey, Anderson, let's make this a little more fun. Whoever has the least amount of headshots has to treat the other to lunch.
Seems fair. It's almost 2 p.m., Suzu.
There's such a thing as late lunch.
Yeah, duh, dumb bitch. This is why you're dumb bitch. Alright, you're on.
Second level, start.
Second level, start. We were off. Multiple bullets began flying across the screen, slamming into heads of multiple robots. One by one, Suzu and I burned through the game like our lives depended on it. A lot of this reading is making my throat so dry. We eventually had a crowd form behind us, cheering us on and offering us food, so we couldn't leave the machine. Most of the guys were actually girl gun action, but some of them were actually excited bystanders, hoping we'd get back our high score. We snacked a bit, taking breaks. Final boss, a giant black bear robot with red eyes and deadly attacks. Mwahaha.
Let's go, Anderson!
I love how she calls me by her last name, like, right behind you. Crowd began to cheers. We began our final battle. I'm sorry, this doesn't happen. If you go to an arcade, unless you're, like, supremely badass, maybe. And maybe these girls are, I don't know. But for the most part, the only time I've had a crowd gather around me is, like, playing DDR and shit. And that's just because they watch me make a spectacle of myself. Anyway. All we care about is a large red bar at the top of the screen, slowly emptying with each bullet fired into the boss's body. We only had a few shots left, and someone called out,
You girls suck!
Fuck you, moron. Without missing a shot, Suzu and I replied at once,
You
wish we did. I was able to do that this time because I played this before. Before landing the final blow to our opponent, the death scene flashed in players on the screen. Scream of a robot bear coming to the speaker. Susan and I weren't excited just yet. We were waiting for the high score screen to appear. Come on, come
High
on.
score.
Woo! SCA. What does SCA stand for? Suzu something. Oh, Suzu something Anderson. God, went ballistic as Suzu and I hugged each other tightly in joy. It was like stepping over a major milestone, despite it only being an arcade game. Hey, sorry for the yawn. Games are important, man. They're not like life-altering, but a high score means a lot. We did it! Wahoo! Wahoo! Second stats screens came up, separating Suzu and I from our hug of delight. In matters of accuracy, I was better, but however, Suzu had more kills and headshots, making her the winner of our little bet.
Booyah! Free lunch!
Haha, right, where to, boss?
I just want some drive-thru food. I've been eating way too many home-cooked meals, man. I need at least one unhealthy meal.
Suzu's family was indeed an Italian family, but they were very self-conscious about their food. They were quite possibly the healthiest family I knew. Suzu and I left the arcade, headed out to the parking lot where a decently used Jade motorcycle sat and chain around its wheels. Oh, it's Suzu's motorcycle. Suzu quickly took off the chain and took a seat on the bike. Lady sat behind her, followed her, made comfortable with her seat behind her, putting one of the helmets on, wrapping my arms around her waist. Because she brought two helmets even though she came by herself? I'm confused. Suzu has superpowers. That's why she's so awesome. She knew mentally I would be here. Either that or it's the power of friendship.
Does Paradise Parlor sound good? I'd love some Paradise Nuggets and cheese fries.
I like the sound how they made her muffle like she's wearing a helmet. Yeah, sounds good. We went to the drive-thru, ordered meals for ourselves before heading to my home. Suzu parked in front, watching me dismount from her bike.
Thanks for late lunch.
Might as well be dinner now. Suzu and I laughed. It's funny how time flew by. Want to stick around and eat together?
Oh, nah, man. I gotta head back home and watch Francesca while my folks meet up with some bigwigs from the casino.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see you at school then.
Thanks, though. See ya!
Waved at Suzu. She quickly headed out of the gate and back home. I smiled and watched her go before heading back inside. Suzu stuck around my mind for a little longer than I expected, but I couldn't help but smile. Aww. Reminder of the night passed by. Uneventful, the boys continued to train with each other and kind enough to stop and make me dinner. Didn't she get dinner already, though? Like when she went with Suzu? I don't know. The food was perfect, but felt a little empty without the boys to eat with me. They most likely had already eaten, but still felt lonely. Couldn't let it bother me. Ate and went back up to my room to study and sleep. Felt good to be in bed that night. I felt like I had a peaceful sleep. I felt good. See, things are going too well. You know, like, this is an uneventful day in this house, and that doesn't happen. So, I have a feeling that's going to come back to bite me. Drifted to sleep and woke up again almost flawlessly the next morning. No grogginess. No aches, perfectly energized and bright-eyed. There's like the no spaces between some of these words makes it difficult to read. And man, how long has it been since I got that much good sleep? Looked at my alarm clock, 10 minutes before my alarm. Hey, it must be lucky today. Yeah, just stop jinxing yourself. Karma owed me some luck. After I'd gone through some merely handful of days, I deserved to get some good luck. That's the truth, though. I'm not a big fan of dumb bitch, but she's right. Ecstatic for my day ahead. I turned off all my alarms before they could ring and get dressed. However, my phone started to quickly buzz from incoming text. Who's texting me this early?
Yo, Anderson! You're carpooling with us from now on. We're not letting you waste your money on a bus. Get ready and be at your gate at 7 stat.
See, Suzu, you're the best, man. I smiled. My friends were the best. I couldn't drive yet, didn't have a car, so it was awesome that my friends would let me carpool. Checked my time, 6:30. Perfect, I could eat some breakfast before they come. Got toast and coffee, not having time for anything big. Felt great, like nothing could stop me today. You know, it's like in those horror movies where they're like, oh, everything's fine, and then someone gets stabbed. Yeah, this is kind of where I feel like this is going. Come at me, Day. I'm ready for you. Dumb bitch. And I looked at the time again. Time to go! Quickly rushed out the doors, checking myself in the passing mirror. I wasn't wanting to impress anyone, but still looked decent. Right on cue, they showed up. They unloaded what they needed to get to important books and necessities. First incident of the day. See? I fucking told you, dumb bitch. I fucking told you. As I walked upward towards Suzu and Naomi, who were both waiting for me on the opposite sides of the hall, something hooked my ankle and made me fall forward. What? Ow!
Hey, are you okay?
Who did that?
You all know who did. Of course. Lizette the skank. Three of us looked and saw Lizette and her gaggle of girls. Complete innocence, blah blah.
Why, you little...
Suzu, don't!
I'm with Naomi on this one, man. She ain't worth it. Giant fire of anger burned in my stomach. Today wasn't the only time that happened to me, however, it was now clear who's behind these incidents. Oh, come on. She was conveniently standing around every time this happened and you never suspected her? Not once? This is why you're a dumb bitch. Even if she was innocent and all her goons did... See? Her goons did it. It is now obvious that Lizette was the mastermind just from the look on her face. She was no friend, nor would she ever be. I had to do something. Walk away. Just walk away. It's not worth it. Wasn't going to bring myself to her level. She was a bully, and I'm not going to let her get to me. Stronger than her, and I only then beaten her. I looked up and tried to brush myself off, pretending nothing had happened.
Anderson, that was a pretty bad fall.
Aw, thank you guys for worrying. Yeah, I'm fine. A fall like that's nothing. Gathered up my belongings and nodded at my two friends. Come on, we'll be late for history. They looked at each other and they're nodding to me. Suzu walked towards class, the gaggle of bullies.
Friggin' bunch of Lisette feet lickers.
That's gross, Suzu.
It's true. It's all OMG! Lisette is the best! Let's follow her around because we obviously don't have lives.
That was a really good impression, Suzu. Naomi and I couldn't help but laugh. The group behind us, however, didn't like Suzu's words.
At least my dad doesn't screw around in the black market to keep a stupid casino running.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't be dissing Suzu's family.
The fuck did you just say?
Uh-oh. I had to act fast. Placed my hand on Suzu's shoulders, gripped tightly, knowing she could try to punch my hand away. Suzu, they're not worth it. Let's just go.
No, I think it's about time we taught them some manners.
Suzu!
Suzu! I looked at Lizette and her group. The fight wasn't going to get us anywhere. Let's go. Grabbed Suzu by the shoulder roughly, pulling her back, and marched to class. Surprisingly, the rest of the school day went off without another incident. Jinxing yourself again, man. I went to my classes, had lunch, and was anxious to get home. Just as the bell rang for school to end, I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket. Huh? A text from Dad? Uh-oh. I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go when I get there. Oh, it's kind of a surprise. Headed back to my locker.
Hey, are you ready to go?
Actually, my dad's picking me up.
Really? Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
We'll drive home together next time. Tell your dad that we've got you covered from now on.
Thanks, Naomi. Yeah, alright. Even as I laughed, something didn't seem right. My dad texted me to say this? What? Why was he going to pick me up? Had I done something wrong? I didn't know. Yeah, it seems like my dad really doesn't want much to do with me, so... I waved goodbye to Naomi and Suzu before heading off to the usual spot where my dad picks me up. I took time to listen to my music while I waited. I need to go see another Rise of the Phoenix concert. Okay. Eventually I had to play the entire album with no one showing up. Wouldn't you be suspicious a little bit before that and like call your dad and be like, Dad, where are you at? A whole album? Hey, Dad's never late, not especially this late. Quickly dial my dad's number as soon as I press call. It disconnected and read signal disconnection error message. What the hell? What? No signal error? How do I have no signal? Checked my phone and saw 5 bars for signal. So obviously it ain't my bad. You must be in a dead zone. Before I could finish, a group of hands grabbed at my hands, feet, and covered my mouth. I screamed at the hands over my mouth, struggling to pull away from the hands grabbing my limbs. It felt disgusting and scary, feeling their hands on me. I needed it to stop. Okay. At this point, wouldn't somebody see this incident going on? Or did everybody just leave the school?
Hey! Don't dirty up Melix's prey.
Of course, it's the asshats. A voice which sent a fearful shiver down my spine was whispered into my ear.
You're coming with me, Miss Anderson.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. I'm going to try to finish up this series because I know there's a second game that eventually I need to check out too. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.